Today I am fulfilling a fantasy, not once, but twice in one day. Let's get into it. There have been many iconic vehicles with starring roles, whether it being on cinema or on TV. We had the likes of the Ecto-1 from Ghostbusters, B.A. Baracus' A-Team van, Michael Keaton's Batmobile, but the two cars I always dreamt of being in one day was KITT, the Pontiac Firebird that starred in Knightrider, and of course the Delorean in Back to the Future, my favourite film series of all time. Today I get to fulfil that dream and once again be that 10-year-old kid and definitively answer which car I would want to keep. Roads, where we're going, we don't need roads because the cars are in a warehouse. I am here with the amazing James, owner of Movie Car Hire. Well, he's the builder of this absolutely amazing thing. James, first of all, how you doing, mate?
Yeah, good, thank you.
How the heck did you make one of these?
It was about 3 years ago. Just happened to come up on eBay.
Yeah. As you do.
As you do, just scrolling through one day, and you know, Back to the Future has always been one of my best films, best memories as a kid, etc. And yeah, my wife was just like, yeah, let's get it, and we'll turn it into a time machine.
You got the all clear from the wife first.
Yeah.
That is amazing.
Thankfully, there's plenty of forums and Facebook groups and stuff like that, people that have done it already in the past.
Yeah.
So I was able to follow that. But yeah, it took around about 2.5 years to build.
I don't think you realise, James, how special this is, mate. It really is special. Obviously, I'm taken back to my 10-year-old self. I've got so many die-cast models of this thing. Nader behind the camera, he's got a Lego version of this. To see it in the actual metal, the stainless steel, which is the top part it's made of, isn't it? It's
that's it, stainless steel, yeah.
I don't really know what to say, really. I came here through the door and just... You had the lights on already in this car, and I'm just blown away by it. Oh. Put that there. We are in! This car was built in 1981-82. It's a company that eventually went bust and John DeLorean went to court. But this car was meant to be a game changer for the car industry. John DeLorean, I think he was an executive at General Motors, was fed up with just being a pencil pusher. And so he wanted to get his own company going. And I think this is the MC12. There was supposed to be more DeLorean cars in the company, but they only managed one, and it was this. I'm in the car. I've got to talk about the watch. Marty McFly's watch that he wore in Back to the Future 2. It's the 53W. This is the watch that I first remember buying as a kid. It makes me remember Back to the Future, and to have it partnered with the car, there's nothing better, is there? I can't believe how low down it is. I'm only 5'8". There's little recessed holes here where you can put your head, and you need it. I can't believe anyone more than 6 foot could actually sit in this thing. Look at the flux capacitor. I mean, that is so cool. It's just amazing to see all these components and parts together that were made to make this bad boy. Only one way to find out if this baby works. Time circuit's on. Let's have a read. November 5th, 1955. Let's go. Let's get out of this warehouse, shall we? He's only got a blooming Knightrider KITT car as well. Talk to us about the Pontiac Firebird.
Okay.
This was the first one.
That was the first one.
Then you said, why don't we do a KITT as well?
Yeah, well, I mean, when I started doing events with the DeLorean, people obviously say, well, have you got any other cars? And at the time I was like, no. And they're like,
Fiesta.
You should get this, you should get that, you know? So, yeah, there was quite a lot of interest in other cars coming onto the fleet. And yeah, it's always handy to say that, you know, you can bring a DeLorean and you can bring, you know, KITT and other cars as well.
Oh my God. I am in KITT. Here we go. Buttons, buttons, buttons. Look at that.
Knight Industry 2000's microprocessor, KITT for easy reference, a KITT if you prefer.
James says it's not particularly good steering. As long as you're going in a straight line, this thing's unbelievable. Man, it looks cool. This isn't completely finished yet. James is going to have an oil slick button. What else you having, James?
Rocket launchers.
Rocket. He's going to have a rocket launcher button.
Grappling hook.
CD player. Hasselhoff did not have a CD player. I've got to say I love all these buttons. Autopilot engaged. I've just pushed the turbo boost. I remember seeing that on the telly. What I would say is, it's so low down. How the heck did Hasselhoff get in and out of this so quick? He made it look so easy, and he had such tight jeans on as well. That wouldn't have helped either. Got to talk about the watch. Now, this watch was basically the comm link between KITT and Michael Knight. The actual watch back in the day, I think it was an American brand digital watch that the TV company slapped like a plastic shroud over top of. But this is the watch that whenever you see Michael going, KITT, KITT, where are you, KITT? This is the watch that he used to have it united with the car. Wow, this is what it's all about. We've got a Jurassic Park van, which is parked right here.
That came from a friend in Florida. He works with and for Disney and Universal.
Yeah.
He built the car for himself. Used it for quite a lot of PR stuff with Universal.
Yeah.
It was kind of at the stage where he wanted to pass it on to someone else, and didn't
have room in the driveway for it.
No.
Wow. So out of all the cars that you have, James, what's your favourite?
It's got to be the DeLorean.
To be fair, it probably is mine as well. You have just come up with a new business.
So this is going to be sort of a movie car experience. So people can come down to our warehouse, see all of the cars, sit in all of the cars, and then they'll be able to go out for a passenger ride, whichever cars they choose.
That's cool.
We'll also have a massive selection of screen-used movie memorabilia, like a museum, but on another level, a lot more interactive.
So cool. I wish you all the success for your business, mate, and hope that can come back every year. That'd be great.
Yeah, absolutely.
So there we go, an actual real DeLorean time machine. I got to sit in an actual like-for-like copy of the movie car. The goal today was to find out, in my 10-year-old self, what car I would like to take away with me today. I thought it would be Knightrider, but it's definitely the DeLorean for me. It just means so much to me. The films, the watch, time travel. This car's just very special. More special than the sum of its parts, to be fair. If you've liked today's show, please click the like and subscribe button. If you want a little bit more of the Mad Watch Collector show, why don't you click that button right there? There. And if I've got you for a few more minutes, why don't you watch this show? This is amazing. Probably not as good as today's show. I mean, it can't get much better than this. But go on, go and click it. It's fantastic. Click it. Click it.